Now, I want to say something about answering questions, because when people ask questions of us in conversations regarding Christian faith, we can feel beholden to answer them, or we think there is one answer to them. But very often, that's not the case. You need an example, don't you? There are many questions that people ask. One question is, why is there pain and suffering in the world if there is a loving God, for goodness sake? Fair question, I think. Sometimes I've answered, I'm not going to tell you, or I'm not going to answer that. Why do I do that? Because I discern within myself that they are time wasting, or they are only floating around in head knowledge. Now, you never truly know, but it's always good never to turn your spiritual discernment off and to pray. There are times when Jesus did not answer. He didn't answer Pilate, did he, for instance? Sometimes I've said, I'll answer you it if you answer me this question, which of course Jesus did that as well, didn't he? And that's fine. Sometimes I've related an answer to my personal experience. So for that one, why is there pain and suffering in the world? Sometimes I say, I don't truly know myself. And then I reveal my own personal pain and suffering about something that I have to live with. And somehow God enables me to live with it so that it does not corrode my soul, for instance. Sometimes I say, if you imagine a lady having a baby, I've never had one clearly, but clearly it's an incredibly painful experience. But after the baby has arrived, you've got the joy of the baby. And sometimes I say it's a bit like that we go through, amazing pain, amazing difficulty, but we have eternal life to look forward to. We have real peace and real joy and real security in a loving relationship forever and ever. Sometimes I say, imagine there's a painting and it's a 6 foot by 6 foot painting, and you in this life only see 1 square inch of it, and that square inch shows pain. And you look at it and you feel the pain in the painting. But we know that our human physical existence on this earth is a very small part, though important, but still very small part when put in the context and perspective of eternal life. So those are some answers. So you can tell, and when people ask me questions, very often I'm asking myself in my head, God, how do you want me to answer this? Rather than, okay, they're asking a formulaic question, what does 2 plus 2 equal? The answer 4, whatever. Sometimes I refer to the Bible, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I reveal vulnerability, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I refuse to answer their questions, sometimes I don't. It just really depends. So don't turn your own spiritual discernment off. And we kind of grow in that over time.